Hey YouTubers, it's like on the covers 4963 coming at you with my second part to my Amazing Spider-Man collection. I started off with what I had from the few comics I had left from the 70s, and I went through to 19 April of 82. I had two copies of 227. Tonight I'm going to start off with issues 240 and 241 from May and June of 1983. And as you can tell, this here is um, Amazing Spider-Man, Wings of Vengeance. This one is, and the other one is just wow. I mean, I went through these and I actually remembered these covers. I mean, I was like, wow. And I remember these are my originals. I got these when they were 60 cents back then in 83. And I don't remember the story. I didn't take it out to look at the story again, but I looked it up and I found out that um, lose my train of thought already. Romita Jr., John Romita, did the cover art with Bob Layton on issues 240 and 241. And this one here, wow. I mean, this was I don't know. I think a lot of people probably was talking about this cover. I mean, that was just wow. um, it's been a while. I mean, I have not. I've got the modern Spider-Man up to 699.1, and then I started getting the Superior. I got a couple issues of that, and then I jumped on board with the other Amazing Spider-Man. But yeah, this here, yeah, um, Ramita Jr. and Bob Layton, they just with these covers, phenomenal. And this one here in 241 has got the origin revealed of the original Vulture, the Vulture I grew up with back in the 80s. I mean, look at this cover. I mean, this one here even. I mean, wouldn't that just give you a couple of freaking nightmares? I mean, dude looks like whoa, especially this one. I mean, if you're whoa, I mean, it's like somebody just like. I mean, you talk about if he was on the uh, couch. Yeah, what a hell of a story he would have. I mean, in the face, I mean, the way it looks, man. Come on, in the face, it looks like I got a lot to talk about. I'm the Vulture now. When I was just Andre Tommins, I wasn't happy. I'm the Vulture now. That's enough silliness there. 242 and 243. This one, oh man, these are good too. There, this Ramita Jr. did 242 and 243. Terry Austin was on that cover artist with him, and John uh, Betty. Betty. I had not heard of the guy. I mean, I tried to figure out who this dude was, and I just don't know. But on 243, I remember this story. I mean, this was when Mary Jane showed up, and this was the other interest that Peter Parker was. Well, I don't even know if he was really interested in her. It was just one of them awkward situations to where Mary Jane walks into the apartment and there he is, locking lips with Amy. So yeah, go figure. Next one I had 244 and 245, but I those were issues that someone was interested in when I was doing yard seller. I mean, I sold 238, 239, but I got a couple of good ones in return from that sell. I also sold, like I said, 244, 245. I sold 249. I didn't have 250 and 251 in my collection. So, I mean, and I had 248. I think I traded that one, but yeah, 242. 246. Excuse me, is from November of '83, and that's this here. The Black Cat has a dream, and she dreams that Spider-Man is Cary Grant. Go figure. Cary Grant, one of the, the dude's one of the icon of Hollywood. So, him having a little, I think a panel or two of, she's dreaming that he's Cary Grant underneath that mask. That's pretty, I think about it now, it's pretty funny. This one here, oh man, this cover here is father-son team on this one, because this is the great John Romita Sr. and John Romita Jr., both doing the cover art and the inside of this. So yeah, way to go, guys. John Romita just had a birthday, and I don't know when Junior's is, but it's pretty intense when son and father can do a book together. Next one I got going here is 253. This is Rick Leonardo. Leonardo, I hope I don't destroy that name, but yeah. He done the cover art for 253. This is the story of the Rose. This is like the beginning of after the iconic cover. It's like the second appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man title of the black costume, the symbiote. But this is actually the symbiote he's wearing before later on he wears like a version he put together. But in these issues here, like 254, that's the symbiote he's wearing. And this here's 254 cover art is again Rick Leonardo doing the cover work on that. And then jumping there to November of '86. This is also Leonardo doing the artwork, but this is a story of, this is a funny one too. Jonah Jameson decides that Spider-Man's a mutant, and he wants the X Factor to expose him as a mutant. So, yeah, pretty funny ones. This one even is up in that one too. I don't know. It's just not. This is a good one. Absorbent Man, Titania, taking on Spider-Man, which, yeah. That particular one there is, like I said, from November of '86. The next one I have, 283. Yeah, losing my way here. Sorry about that. 289. This is from June of '87, and this is a lot of YouTubers. I've seen this in a lot of your videos. The ones I've been watching, a lot of people have got this in the community. It's a iconic cover with the Hobgoblin revealed, or so-called revealed, in that particular issue. 290, which explains it right there. Peter Parker, he asks the big question. Yeah, Peter Parker wants to be wedded. 291 and 292, July and August of '87. Romita Jr. and Al Milgrom. Hope I'm saying it right. They did the art, cover art on this. And then on, let's see, 291, Romita, oh boy, John Romita does, Romita Jr., and then Al does the 292. So the last few I have here in my of the '80s that that I really like. This one here, when I sold 238 and 239, well, I sold 238, put 239 in there for this nice lady on Yard Seller. But in return, I got two iconic covers, and it was just like, wow. I couldn't thank her enough. This one on the right, 297, homage to Spider-Man number 53 back in the 60s. And this one here is just, this is to me, the Roy Orbison looking Doc Ock. And I like that cover. That also, I guess, will be in one of my Copper Age list. And then the 259 on the left there, that's just, wow. This one here, I've tried to keep. I mean, this is one that I like a lot too. I mean, I don't have anything against the black costume or the symbiote at all. But these, I mean, this here is the Spider-Man. When I got into collecting, he was Spider-Man in this costume. This costume had to grow on me, and then when he made the black one himself. But I mean, I don't knock it at all. I mean, it is what it is. But this is the Spider-Man I grew up with. Last one I have is what everybody mostly has in their collection. A lot of people, I would say most of the community probably have got this in their collection. This is the iconic 252, the introduction to the new Spider-Man and his new costume. So that is my second part of my Amazing Spider-Mans. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section. If you would like to subscribe, I would appreciate it. And again, I am enjoying everyone's videos. I've been watching different ones. There's some that's got a lot more than others, and I've been watching like multiples of some of the other ones that's got more in their videos on their page. And in others, I watch like one or two because they have they're just trying to get in the groove of it, or jumping on board. There are some that just jumped on board just here recently. The Gotham Evening, I don't have the name in front of me, but yeah, Gotham Evening Post, I think it is, and Red. And there was a couple of others that, and a shout out to Lightning 2288, because he puts on there the ones that he likes. And then when I see it on his like page, I'm like, well, I'm going to check them out. And yeah. And then I'm basically following what he, sets up. He's liking them, and then I check them out, and hey, I see what he, where he's going with it. So again, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the community. Thank you for watching my videos, and I will have more. I'm going to come up with more collection. Next week will be my poll list. Also, any hauls I would get in February. But mostly will probably be collection throughout February. So until next time, guys, keep warm. And well, depending where you're at, if you're where it's real nice and where it's real cold, try to stay warm. If you're in a warm place, then just don't come into the chill. Next time, guys, take it easy.